back to Mama Scholar. This is a vlog of how she homeschools.
Hello everyone, this is Caroline of This Scholar Mama. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you how I homeschool my two high school students. One is 15 and the other one is 14. The 15-year-old is just finishing grade 9 and has already done some courses in grade 10. So she will be continuing with grade 10 in the next coming school year. And the 14-year-old he's finishing up on grade 8 courses, has already done some grade 9 courses, and she will be finishing grade 9 in the coming year. So in our homeschool, we actually focus on the 4 core subjects, that is math, language arts, science, and history. And the girls also have been taking some elective courses. The older one has been doing mainly Korean, and the second one has done coding and drawing. And they have also been doing music theory as well as piano. Yes, we also study the Bible. So the girls do the Bible every morning. They read a chapter, sometimes 2 or even 3 chapters from a certain book of the Bible. So they read one book of the Bible sequentially. And I also do Bible time with them once a week, where we read one chapter per week. And currently we are reading the book of Romans. So for math, the girls have been doing teaching textbooks, which is a full homeschool online curriculum. And the 15-year-old is doing geometry, and the 14-year-old is doing algebra 1. In language arts, the girls have been doing the Sunlight. We have been using the Sunlight curriculum, and it includes grammar, it includes writing, and it also includes reading. And alongside that, we've also been doing poetry, which I do with the girls once a week. Both of the girls have just completed the general science course, which is an introductory course before you do biology, chemistry, and physics. We've done the Apologia curriculum, which the girls have really loved. This curriculum had a live class once a week, every Monday. And the teacher was basically teaching the course and doing all the grading, including all the assignments and all the experiments. I was guiding the girls in some of the experiments and having some of the discussions.
Invoice itself is a bio.
The girls have been doing the history and geography of the Eastern Hemisphere, which has been covering all the countries other than the countries in the West. So the Sunlight curriculum allows you to teach children who are close in age at the same time. And so both of the girls have been doing this history this year, which they are just about to finish. The girls have been doing this independently. The girls are doing grade 5 music theory through ABRSM, and they have a teacher who guides them. This is the same teacher that they have had for many years, and so since we are not in Kenya at the moment, we do an online class with her for piano once a week, and then they submit their theory work to her once a week as well. Other than the core courses that the girls do, they also teach their sisters, which I have shared in a previous video. So the 15-year-old teaches her younger sisters history and music theory, and the 14-year-old teaches her 3 younger sisters science as well as piano.
No. 1, 2, 1, 2. Because you can see here, this is. Good. Now let's play the whole song. No getting off until you play the whole song. Nice, no! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This is 2. Okay. This is 2.
So one of the girls helps me with science, and so she also assists when you are doing experiments, organizing the materials and getting the children together. And then the other girl usually does history, and they do this once a week. I registered the girls in an academy called Home Life Academy. It's an academy in the US that basically supports homeschooling families with organizing the grades and the transcripts, and eventually the children are able to get a full high school transcript as well as a high school diploma or a high school certificate. So the beauty with the Home Life Academy is that you upload the grades in a portal, and then they process the transcript for you, which I think is really beneficial for us homeschoolers. On the other hand, the Home Life Academy basically has a provision where a student can do high school in 3 or 4 or 5 years, and so we are doing the 5-year option because of just the flexibility that it affords us. And so that is one of the things that we have done this year that I think is really going to be beneficial, because as the children finish high school, then you begin to think about what kind of certification you'd like them to have that allows them to join further institutions of learning. Yes, so the Home Life Academy also gives you the provision where you are able to think through, you and your student are able to think through what they anticipate to do after they finish high school. So they have different options for students who want to finish in high school, that is the end of their education, for those who want to do a 4-year degree course, for those who want to do a 2-year degree course, for those who want to go to a trade school. And depending on what your student wants, then they are able to guide you on what courses they need to do in high school. So that is one of the things that I've been working with my 2 high school students to think through what are some of the things they would like to do when they finish high school, and so that we can custom make their education right now to fit towards those goals. So some of the things that they are doing now, like for example in their electives, really relate to what their career goals are. So like I said, the girls are basically, in some courses they're ahead, like for math, the 14-year-old for math and language arts, she's already like halfway done. For the 15-year-old, she's halfway done with math, and she needs to start with language arts and biology, which are other key courses. She will be beginning those in August, as well as electives. So she's already been doing Korean as an elective, and she also wants to do philosophy as well as digital art. Those are the other electives she wants to do, because she thinks she wants to do something that is artistic as a career. For the 14-year-old, she's already been doing drawing and coding. But she also wants to add
French and astronomy.
She wants to add French and astronomy as the extra courses that she wants to do.
So when I'm older, I'd like to be a stay-at-home mom, and I would want to raise my children and even homeschool them, because I really like being homeschooled, and I don't want to be the type of mom who is very involved in my children's lives. And I would still want to have a career that enables me to have an income, but I'm still flexible, that I can be in the house. My interests are music, art, and I also really love animals. So in terms of what I want to do when I'm older, I want to be a musician, an artist, as well as a veterinary technician, which is higher than a veterinary assistant but lower than a veterinary doctor. And technically what they do is that they take labs and that they can assist in a surgery. And I would want to be a veterinary technician because it would be more flexible from what I am thinking of doing in my life.
Because my mom has taught me that family is a thing that means most, and I want to give my children the same opportunities that I had. And my interests include art mostly, and I would love to be a homemaker, stay at home, take care of my children and teach them. As well as I also love language learning because I'm learning Korean right now, and travel around the world in different places. And the things I would not want to do is go to university for 4 years, because I am not an academic for sure, but do maybe a 2-year course on art or design or something more creative. I also like digital art. I'm interested in that because when I'm older I want to be an illustrator and illustrate books for children, picture books, and hopefully write my own book about it.
Please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell button down